everybody. Welcome back to the America First Warehouse for episode 67 of the Know Your Enemies podcast. I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve?
Fighting!
Hell yeah. Every day, all
Shabbat
day
Shalom!
long. Let's
Daddy's
go.
home! Friday night, take his phone!
We are back in the building, folks, and this is going to be a crazy podcast. What a nuts news cycle we have with all the different aspects of things that are going on. So we have ICE protests going on throughout the nation. High school students are walking out in protest of federal law enforcement, and they're getting the backing by the schools, and it's just a really bad look for these high school students. So over last weekend, they had one locally by me, and I decided to go out there and see what was going on, and about 60
I think
kids
you did an awesome job.
Yeah, about 60 kids walked out of the school and chanting F ICE and, abolish ICE. And it was all white kids. So let's run this clip real quick and give you a little taste of what's going on.
High school kids. I don't think they even realize what they're protesting.
So this was a clip that was sent to me by an anonymous neighbor of the area that didn't want to put her face or anything out there.
Totally misguided.
They don't even pay taxes. They're saying our streets. Like, yo, it makes no sense. So these kids are so misled. The parents that are putting them up to this, like, oh, yeah, be a social justice
I don't think it's
warrior.
the parents.
Well,
it's not the parents.
Well, check this out. So these
they
are
had to get permission slips?
No. So these are the more liberal-minded kids, I guess, of the school district. And when I dropped my video, I put it in the neighbors group of the area I live so they all could see what was going on.
Sure.
And I would say about 40 out of the 60 parents tried to get me arrested. They tried to say that I was harassing and bullying minors because I was out there, and as they're walking by saying whose streets are streets and all these Antifa chants, I'm going, support the law enforcement.
Yeah.
I say, stand up for law enforcement in America. Don't be retarded, right? And the fact that I said the word retarded
you can't do
is
that.
what sent them off into a
should be
psycho
jailed.
spin.
Jail justice!
Jail justice for saying retarded. But yeah, so I've been dealing with all these crazy, you're going to jail.
It's a mistake.
We're gonna
mistake.
sue you. First of all, I'm a journalist. We have a First Amendment right in this country, and as long as you're on public property and you're not pushing the bounds of legality, you are more than fine to record whatever the hell you want in a public setting. New York is a one-party consent state, and you don't need anybody else's permission to record them as long as you're aware of the recording. So kick rocks, parents, all you liberals out there that were getting all upset and your panties in a bunch, grow up. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So take the word retarded and put it where the sun don't shine.
I'm not trying to make waves amongst liberals or anybody, and we do want to not say the word retarded if we can. But on another completely different note, I do want to ask everyone to please pray for the safe return of Nancy Guthrie. I think that we need a miracle, and I know it can happen because we've seen it happen.
Now, what's going on with her?
She was kidnapped at her house, and they asked for, I believe, $6 million in Bitcoin, and the family wants to pay the money. They just want proof.
Who kidnapped her?
They don't know who kidnapped her, but I'm thinking it's either like the Mexican mafia or the cartels. It is in Arizona. They do have definitely cartels in Arizona.
Yeah. Big time.
They're operating, and this is not helping the liberal cause by any means. We know that the Mexican mafia and the cartels make a lot of money kidnapping primarily Americans, people with money, and this is a huge problem, and we need a miracle. And God, I'm asking you for a miracle, and I know it's possible. I just think that we need prayer, and it's just a terrible, terrible thing that happened. And also, there was a murder and a suicide right by us in Port Jefferson, I think within the past 48 hours or 72 hours ago, and it's just crazy times.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, what's going on with society here?
People are feeling the stress like never before. They don't know what the hell's going on.
When you have a $2,000 a month or $1,000 a month or better property taxes, I know mine are like $1,800 a month, that does not help things. Before I pay any bills, I have to come up with $1,800 a month just for property taxes, which is insane. But that's neither here or there. We're asking for a miracle. We're asking God for a miracle to bring her back safely. So please pray and help us pray to bring Nancy Guthrie back safely. And whoever's seen something, somebody out there seen something, and we need God to give them the strength to say something. And it may be somebody who's conspiring or part of the group that kidnapped her. It might take somebody or a spouse or a child of one of the Mexican cartel members, if that's who kidnapped her. And I don't want to shine a bad light on any, races or ethnicities, but I'm asking God for a miracle.
Get her home safe.
Yeah, God,
Get her home
please.
safe without the Bitcoin. So let's move on. We got a video that broke the internet. Donald Trump actually made people go ballistic on the internet, and the mainstream media just took it and out of context and went wild with it. So this week we had Donald Trump's account post a video that had Barack Obama and Michelle Obama depicted as monkeys in this Lion King setting, and they didn't show the full video. They just show a clip of these monkeys, and they go, look what Donald Trump did. He's a racist against black people, which makes no sense because, he's got black people in his cabinet. But anyway, let's roll this clip and show people what they really had. What do we got there right there? Pull it
All
up.
right, so check out this bullshit right here. Trump released that video of a wee ma wep. It was awesome, man. I laughed my ass off.
You can make it full screen.
Video. They took a picture from the beginning of it and posted it all over the internet and saying that Trump was mocking Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. But the only problem is there are other black people in this video, like Whoopi Goldberg, like Cory Booker, a couple other people, and they're depicted as zebras and everything else. So it has nothing to do with anything other than that's the part that they fit. That's it. Not that they're monkeys, not that they're racist, but in the video, you need two people, and it just happened to be two monkeys. So what? Nobody's racist. Nobody's calling people monkeys. And you know what the most racist shit in the world is? Is tying monkeys or pictures of monkeys to racism in the first place. Because, I never look at a black person and go, oh, look at a monkey. Ever. They don't even look like monkeys. So this whole thing with the mainstream narrative is retarded. It's absolutely retarded. So now Trump took the video down. But don't worry, I got it. Let's check it out. See you on the other side.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion
What a pretty little goblin. So this is the video that had the whole entire internet moving. So what we call that here in the right is a joke, right? It's a meme, it's sarcastic, it's funny, it's satire, and, lefties can't meme. Lefties can't create anything original, so what they have to do is destroy whatever good creations were made. And if you're still running around in 2026 pumping racism and saying that people are Nazis, you're part of the problem, because we don't see that at all. Over here, we see red, white, and blue. And are you an American or are you a communist, right? And if you're not an American, get the hell away from us. And that's it. It's very simple, all these other semantics you want to play with the news and trying to make things seem like what they're not. We're done, man. We see through it, and we're not idiots anymore. This isn't, was Operation Mockingbird of the 1960s. We actually can look stuff up for ourselves and see what the real truth is. So
Yeah, but they're just trying to
Keep pushing.
divide. That's all it is. It's about division.
hell yeah. Did you see the Super Bowl thing?
I did see the Super Bowl thing.
Oh, my God. Pull up this image. Look how disgusting this is right here, right? So this is just one little scene of the Super Bowl halftime extravaganza, so they call it. And Bad Bunny, he pulled out all the cultural things he could to try to pander to the left. And, they had the cornfields and all this stuff. But right here, you got two guys grinding their groins together on national TV in front of kids. That has nothing to do with football. Nothing to do with football. That's just two dudes. Don't
How did I miss that?
Yo, then they had girls just sitting there twerking and just guys grinding on them, and it's like softcore porn on TV with clothes on.
You know, when,
we don't need to see this for the Super Bowl. That's not American. That's not what America stands for. We stand for morality and dignity. And what happened? What happened?
I don't know. I saw what Candace had to say about it, and I had been saying the exact same thing. Like, if you wanted to bring that type of element or the Spanish, element to the show, you could have with Mark Anthony, Enrique Iglesias. These are icons, and they're totally classy, and they dress the part, and their voices are amazing. But I don't think that was what the left was trying to achieve. And I also learned from Candace Owens that Jay-Z is the one that chose Bad Bunny.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
He's in charge of that.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's like one of the upper warlocks of the music industry. Him and Beyonce,
Well, you see his
hanging
hair.
out with
His hair's crazy.
Miriam Abramovich and doing spirit
Diddy,
cooking,
and
Diddy hanging out on his 200-foot bed. Get out of here, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, whatever the hell your name is. You look like
Sell
a
out.
camel. Your music sucks. You degraded the women, and you trashed the youth of this
And
nation.
you're a warlock, I just learned from Justice.
Disgusting, dark-spirited
warlocks.
people, man, and we want nothing to do with you. We're going to cleanse all the evil off of this nation,
been to the
and that's
island?
it, man. Probably.
We gotta find out
We gotta
about
find out. We're
Jay-Z.
gonna do some digging,
Yeah, we'll
man.
do some digging on
We're gonna
Jay-Z.
be coming back from a quick commercial break with more crazy news. Share this out. Let's go. I'll see you on the other
You've
side.
worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra MAGA Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
All All right. Welcome back to the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in all the land. Make sure you head on over to the App Store and download our new app. It's going to be for Apple and Android. It's called America First Media, and you'll be in touch and get notified every time we have a podcast on our network go live. So go do that now.
Very important. America First Media.
Hell yeah. So let's jump back into this Super Bowl nonsense.
We're trying to fight these algorithms, and the censorship is just too much. So we need you to work with us.
Yep. You
Download
are our army, so we count on you. So this is another image right here of the guy that did the Super Bowl. Let's pull this up. There's your boy Bad Bunny in a red dress and stockings. Oh, my God. So this is the guy they prance out in front of everybody to supposedly represent America during this halftime show.
And Jay-Z was responsible for this, and he's got the contract to do the halftime shows until 2029.
Yep, ridiculous. So
he's a freaking warlock.
You're going to see more black rituals and satanic rituals during these shows and all this weird stuff. And if you pull the lyrics of the songs that he sang at the Super Bowl, you will be disgusted. All right, it is the most vile, disgusting lyrics you could ever imagine, and I can't even talk about them on air. But go look up the lyrics to the songs that he was singing, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, this is crazy!" And this whole entire stadium, nobody even knew what the hell was going on when he was singing. Like that,
I speak fluent Spanish, and I couldn't understand it. So
yeah. So the whole entire stadium was just sitting there in shock, like, what the hell's going on right now? And you see like one or two people out of every 10,000 wiggling in place. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So I got another picture. This guy's in red, but you know who else wears red? All these other artists, right? So you start to notice a theme after a little bit.
Wait, what's wrong with red? Is it because it's the devil's color?
Yeah.
Because, I always wear red. I like to be...
No. You're not strapping yourself in devil horns and squatting down in tight leather outfits and going to smocking parties like the Podestas. So,
True.
You start to notice a trend with a lot of these different artists, and it's just disgusting, man. They sell their souls, and then their entire job is to keep you distracted, to get you to sell your soul to them and idolize them, and it's disgusting. So... down with Hollywood, down with the music industry. Anybody that's participating in these black magic rituals, get the hell out of here, and I hope you get exposed and go rot somewhere, man. We're done with this crap. So Jake Lang...
I saw that I saw that the lead singer for Three Doors Down passed away, and I thought he was a great artist.
I don't know.
So respect and prayers. Sorry for everyone's loss.
That's
on
it,
the,
man.
Lead singer of Three Doors Down.
Jake Lang was back in Minnesota after the last time they tried to lynch him. Let's roll this video. This is crazy. So he's in the back of the U-Haul. These people are going absolutely nuts. Luckily, he had a backup car there. Black Suburban.
He showed up to the middle of a riot?
Yep.
Wow. Minnesota's just nuts. They got to get rid of Tim Walz.
And not too long before this, I had another video. It's definitely not appropriate for air.
Huh?
Yeah. Look, they're punching and kicking the car.
And Tim Walz allows it?
Dude, they don't care. The police are there. They see what's going on. But right before this, these guys...
Look at those chemtrails. Oh, my God.
Grabbed a bunch of rubber dongs, and they were tossing them at the cops, tossing them at the trucks and cars, and it was wild, man. You can go on my Facebook to see that if you want.
That's wild.
Yeah, look, at least he had people with him this time.
Look, well, at least we're not the only ones being sprayed to death with chemtrails. They're getting sprayed to death, too.
Look, he had the pepper ball gun. Shout out to Jake Lang, man. This guy's got balls of steel. Jesus is king.
But
he said, "American Crusaders assemble." Well, he's got a speaker in the back of the truck.
Okay.
It's probably like a karaoke speaker because I hear the music playing through it too. But yeah, so anyway, Jake Lang back to Minnesota. Yo, shout out to you, brother. Like, that's at least he went in a box truck where they couldn't pelt him and hit him with stuff, and so it was a little bit more organized. Shout out to everybody that made that happen. We appreciate you, all the patriots that are on the front line. We love you all, and keep doing what you're doing, man. We're gonna restore this republic.
God willing. God willing.
Hell yeah! So we got James O'Keefe, man. He got somebody in the FBI, somebody that's high up, to admit that nothing's going to happen with these Epstein files. He's like, yeah, they're just going to kick the can down the road.
I didn't think there was going to be any accountability. If we want accountability, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take it ourselves.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, just like the red light camera program, Nassau County still has the red light camera program because no Nassau County residents put their freedom on the line to fight the program.
Let's roll this clip. Let's see what he's talking about.
Honest when they don't know they're being recorded. And that's not all. This same FBI official we caught on tape admits that even under Kash Patel, there will be no arrests of people in the deep state in the near future. Not exactly surprising considering the lack of action we've seen so far.
Do you think, like, your job, like the FBI, do you think they're going to arrest people, like, that are dealing with the daycare stuff?
The thing with those cases is that I think by the time that case is done, even being, like, looked at, being ready to go to court, Trump won't even be in office anymore.
Really?
Fraud cases like that, like money stuff,
yeah,
years, literal years of time.
You don't think the FBI would arrest them, even though Trump would be like, please arrest them?
I don't think so, because over and over and over again, it's been shown it doesn't work. It's not working. Also, I don't think anybody would ever go to prison. Like, they would most likely be thrown out very quickly.
Now, thanks
That's
to the
not
great
what we
work
want to
of
hear.
citizen journalists like Nick Shirley, Americans were able to see what actually happens in Minnesota outside these daycare centers. Now, according to this FBI official, he's saying that accountability and justice is not coming. Why? He says the FBI and the Department of Justice walk these investigations out. They actually might take years, literal years, like 5 years. And by that time, the executive branch of government shifts power, the pendulum swings, and the people are never held to account.
They're going to try and pin it on
You can cut that one
somebody
off.
and make it
So
seem like
basically, we have a big problem on our hands with these infiltrators inside our Justice Department, FBI. Everybody that's slow walking these investigations need to be fired and replaced immediately with people that are going to bring this to the table, because we don't have time to sit here and mess around. We have not too long before the midterms, and if we don't have something monumental and explosive that's going to propel us over to keep the House and Senate, we're screwed. We're screwed.
I could tell you one thing that would absolutely keep us on top of the game, and that would be handing over Bibi Netanyahu to the ICC.
Well, that, and also all these people that have been involved with these Epstein things. Pull this image up real quick. So Jeffrey Epstein is back in the news harder than ever right now, and all of the stuff that's been released, somebody cloned his Google and Gmail and basically made a mock Gmail account out of it where you could scroll through everything like you would your own account. And it's got everything in there, all the files. There's not, child pornography and stuff like that and torture videos, but it's all the stuff that the DOJ released. But when you're combing through these emails, you start to get a lot of weird stuff
There's
popping
too much
up, man.
redacted, and we can't see some of the most heinous criminals. Their names are redacted. We can't find out who they are, but yet we can see what they did and what they're leading into.
Yeah, the beef jerky thing, the ice cream,
torture,
the cheese pizza, the code words, it's all ridiculous. But I have a clip of Jeffrey Epstein alive talking and doing an interview where he got put on the spot. Let's play it.
Nice.
Is your money dirty money?
If you live,
I just asked a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not. So, in fact,
why is it not dirty money?
Because I earned it.
But you earned it.
I earned it legally.
We went back to this before. You earned it. You earned it, advising the worst people in the world, right? That do enormous bad things, and just to make more money. You're a mathematician. We walked into that clinic where they're giving that money out to these people that are in the most dire straits of poverty and sickness, and told them that the money was coming from class 3 sexual predator?
Tier 1.
What's tier 1's the highest and worst?
No,
I'm the lowest.
I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Okay, tier 1, you're the lowest. But a criminal.
Yes.
That the money came from them. What percentage of people do you estimate? I understand you don't like probabilities. Do you estimate would say, I don't care, I want the money for my children?
I would say everyone said, I want the money for my children.
Did they know where the money came from?
I think if you told them,
if I told them
the devil,
100%.
the devil
himself.
The devil himself said, I'm going to exchange some dollars for your child's life.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
It's a serious question.
Sorry.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Because you have all the attributes. You're incredibly smart. You remember, the devil is somebody
the devil
knows
smart?
Yeah. So those are some words from Epstein.
I like that interviewer.
Yeah. So you see, he's like, you think you're the devil himself? He's like,
Yeah, he may very well be, or have been.
Pull up this next image. Let's go. So this is a picture right here that the original possessor of this picture was James Alefantis from Comet Ping Pong, one of the biggest influential people in D.C. He's on like the list of 10 most influential people, and James Alefantis was on that list at this time, and he's a pizza owner. He's a pizza shop owner.
Yeah.
How does that work? How are you the most influential person in Washington, D.C., and all you do is serve pizza? Get the hell out of here. So this was one of the images that was on his Instagram account, plus many more.
I saw an image of Jeffrey Epstein walking around Israel.
I saw that too, but it's not verified yet. But so they had this picture. They had empty refrigerator rooms where it said... I don't know. It was referring to like a kill room or red rooms and stuff like that.
And what about the 330 gallons of sulfuric acid that he ordered?
Yep. So
300. Why would somebody need 330 gallons of sulfuric acid?
Exactly. And back to the emails when talking about beef jerky. Look this up, guys. Look this up. Beef jerky. And there's an email saying, I'm with the beef jerky now. I'm going to walk it over to your appointment.
Yeah.
How the hell do you walk beef jerky over? And then also, it had to do with refrigeration. So now if anybody looks up the process of making beef jerky and when it's done, it does not need to be refrigerated. It stays room temperature, right? But in these emails, they're talking about make sure that the beef jerky is refrigerated. It has to be refrigerated. Otherwise, it goes bad. That's bullshit because everybody knows that beef jerky doesn't go bad. Its shelf life is crazy.
It's dried.
It's crazy.
It's salty and it's dried, so it can last for a long time without any refrigeration.
And another thing before we go to break is that the photos that get taken in the school pictures is all connected to the Epstein files. So be careful with these photos. We'll see you on the other side.
Have you noticed your money just doesn't stretch like it used to? Your paycheck feels lighter and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive. But it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep. And you can liquidate them whenever you want at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
If the vote count is accurate, then how come the number of voters is different? And if it's not accurate, then why was it certified? We are suing Letitia James and the New York State Board of Elections for a conspiracy against fundamental rights. This is not about who won, it's not about what party, it's about the fact that they don't care about your rights.
6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
It's me, Joe the Box. And I'm John the Blanket with the America First Podcast.
That's what I'm talking about, the Fred Rubino Podcast.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting! Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse.
Welcome to Liberty's Cage, the podcast tearing down the walls of America's broken justice system.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Downey Jr. podcast. Be free, stay free.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So we have a special guest today. We have Justin Stoll. He's an online influencer. He's a content creator known for his outspoken takes on current events, free speech, advocacy, grassroots engagement with a growing audience. He blends passionate commentary, community organizing, and calls to action with platforms like YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. He also emphasizes independent thought, individual rights, and building and engaging informed followers. So with that, welcome to the show. What's up, brother?
Welcome. Thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. No, he reached out and I was like, why not? I'm not doing shit tonight. Let's get down. So.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
How y'all doing?
So you are a fellow J6er with us, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. How was your, I mean, I know you got wrapped up in all that shit, but the day of J6, how was your emotion, man?
No, it was the most patriotic day I ever seen in my entire existence.
Yep.
It was amazing.
I never saw so many Patriots in one spot in my entire life. It was.
Oh no, I was all the way to the doors that were breached, and when I turned around and looked all the way back to that the monument, I don't know the name of it for nothing off the top of my head.
Yeah, the Egyptian obelisk.
Yeah, yeah, right. I look all the way back, and all you see is Patriots and American flags as far as you can see. It's just like, wow. It felt like it was almost like the movie The Patriot. You know what I mean? With everybody there, it was amazing.
Hell yeah. So, what got you involved in like politics as far as the way you operate? I watch you online, man. You are freaking awesome, man. You're really good with the people. You got these catchphrases. I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah,
dude, that's what got me.
That's awesome.
That's what got me. I was like, yo,
that's from Val Kilmer. That's from Val Kilmer.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry.
So my first video, actually, my best friend Donkey had reached out to me, and he said, Jay, you need to get on. He said you need to get on TikTok. He didn't mean to make videos. He just wanted me to go on TikTok.
Yeah.
I had no clue. Next, I have no clue what I'm doing. And it was right when BLM and Antifa were talking about coming to rural America, like they were fit to do some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. So I had done a video basically telling them that we had hog farms on standby and we wish a motherfucker would type shit.
Yeah, you said, I'm your Huckleberry, bring it.
Oh, yeah. And from that day, it took off.
It's awesome.
And that was 6-7 years ago, and it just...
You know, it was one of those phrases that needed to be kept alive.
Amen. Absolutely. Everybody's got a little Huckleberry in them. It's Southern slang for the man fit for the job, so...
Yeah.
I figured I was fit for that fucking job, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then you branded a T-shirt. It says Durka Durka, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
What does that mean?
Put it on. I wasn't even thinking. I said I should have put it. I'm wearing my Stoner Patriot gear right now.
It's so good. People could go follow. Guys, go follow Justin Stoll on Facebook or whatever platform you can find him, and you will come across the Durka Durka shirt, and you're gonna want one for yourself because they are catchy as hell.
What is a Durka Durka? What is that?
Well, you know the camel humpers?
Yeah.
That are always talking shit about how they're going to take over America and we're supposed to bow to this pedophile prophet named Muhammad. Those are fucking Durka Durkas.
Yep.
So, so we ran with it does just that camel on the shirt with the Durka Durka. I had those shirts in UK, Okinawa, Japan, Australia, Canada, and all over America. It's fucking amazing. I'm like, somebody's gonna get arrested for wearing a Durka Durka shirt.
Right.
I don't know. I saw the picture. I don't know if it's true or not with Mondami and his mom with Epstein.
I know. I seen that too.
Yeah. Someone's got to ask those questions to Mondami.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Somebody's gonna. It will happen. There's a lot of New Yorkers.
I
that
can't
will
believe
ask the
we got a
question.
communist socialist in New York City right now. That's legit mayor.
I'll tell you something else. He's getting all the union contributions.
Oh, of course he is.
The Teamsters and all of them.
All unions are is Democrat. It's bullshit.
It is
and
bullshit.
It's like I was telling my followers the other day. I said, when I was growing up, I was born 1980. raised in the 90s. When I was growing up, if you told me another country or somebody was talking shit about America, the first person I'm putting them up against is a fucking New Yorker, right? That's how it was back in the day. They were about as just like Boston. All patriots. That's how they used to be.
Yeah.
Now all these areas, nothing but ran by libtard, pussyfied beta cucks. They don't stand for shit. They allow these fucking Durka camel humpers to come in and run their fucking cities, run that shit into the fucking ground. And here's the thing. It's not just Mondambi. New York's been a shithole, but they consistently vote blue no matter who. Where the fuck has it got you?
And they get 25 grand every 2 months from these unions, all these different unions, sending them in 25. I guess that's the maximum they're allowed to make as a contribution. But the unions who are always like, oh, union strong, all America, Trump, they themselves, but their unions sending all the money to the Democrats.
Yep.
Every time.
Yeah, and it's messed up because it's like the Republicans can't get their asses in gear and organize the way the Democrats do, or the Democratic Socialist of America do. These guys are recruiting people in high schools actively in all 50 states. And the Republicans are just like, yeah, you want to join TPUSA? It's like, how does that work? That's not enough, man.
Well, the Republicans need to work
fucking
harder.
Spineless. They're spineless. Republicans are Democrats in slow motion.
Yeah.
And if we don't have any accountability soon for all those Epstein files, what's going to happen when you guys were talking about the amount of patriots that you saw at J6, that you said it was the most impressive conglomeration of patriots? We're going to see another J6 amount of patriots conglomerating to Washington for a march for accountability.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. I don't know when it's going to pop off, but someone's going to start it.
I don't see it.
Nah?
I don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, Americans are not American like our forefathers.
No, they're not.
And I've had this conversation with my following when I go live. And I told him, I said, what was the Boston Tea Party over? What was that, like a 2% sales
Yeah, it was
tax?
about a couple of pennies, and it was a tea tax. Yep.
They threw down, didn't they?
Yep.
Yes, they did.
Okay. Now, how much are we being taxed today?
To death.
Ain't shit happened, has it?
No.
Ain't nobody done shit, right? They just keep on grabbing them fucking ankles,
I
looking
did.
back that,
Yep.
spreading
I
them
did.
fucking ass cheeks.
I put my freedom on the line. I took 69 felonies. And I won. I beat my felonies. We got no more red light cameras. I destroyed their red light cameras. We have no more red light cameras. We won our class action lawsuit against this county and the neighboring county. And what we need is people to stand up and fight.
Good for you. And I don't doubt that. I don't see America, because here's the thing. And if you look at it, you can look at Jan 6. You watch the government incite violence against its own people to push a false narrative, and the American citizens did nothing.
Nothing.
They labeled us domestic terrorists. Okay, now we look at the pandemic. All of this lockdown, lose your fucking job, inject yourselves, or you're going to fucking lose your job. We're gonna take your kids away.
They
We
caved.
need
They took the injection.
Did anybody step up and say, let's go ahead and take this shit on?
Yeah,
No.
well, a select few did, and I was part of that few. But the majority of the country sat there and bent over.
They took it. They fucking took it.
They took it. They took it.
They're going to take this shit too.
And now they're sterile.
They're going to take this list too.
Yeah.
Just like I told
Well,
my
that's
followers,
what
so what are you
government
gonna
is
do with that
counting on.
information?
That's what the government is counting
What are
on.
you going to do with that information? You got kings, queens, princes, celebrities, actors, sports people, fucking government officials. You got everybody in that motherfucker. What are you going to do with that knowledge?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a fucking
Well, that's why I say I'm thinking that we're going to see a march for accountability. I don't know who's going to start it. Maybe
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
a New Yorker. Who knows?
Yo, you know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is the history was never taught to this generation and the last generation of kids. So they don't understand what the hell America even stands for. They just live here, reside here, and then complain when things don't go their way because they have no idea the blood and turmoil that was fought to get us in this position in the first place. And it's disgusting, man.
I was saying earlier that if somebody does start a march for accountability, they have to do it unarmed because the police will shoot them dead. Even if they're not being threatened, they will shoot them dead just because they're armed.
I say we do a Bundy Ranch again and have a standoff because we won the Bundy Ranch thing.
We won the red light camera war.
Yeah. But
here's the thing. Even if there was a march, what do you think gonna come from the march? Here's the thing that people fail to realize. We want to hold everyone accountable that's holding us accountable.
Yep.
Who the fuck's going to hold them accountable?
Yeah, exactly. All of our institutions are hijacked. Everything's watered down. We have activist judges. Nobody wants to do anything besides sit on their hands and take a check. And I don't know, man. It's if we don't win these midterms, the midterms are everything. If we lose the midterms, we lose the country.
Well, it might be planned. It might be planned that we lose the midterms. It might be part of their plan because we know left and right are questionable.
Well, Trump wasn't supposed to be in the first place. It was supposed to be Hillary Clinton in 2016. She was going to put the nails in the coffin, bring in the UN, get the police out of here, and it was going to be a rough road from there. But it got kicked down the road when Trump became president, and got kicked down the road when they cheated with Joe Biden. So they still didn't implement everything they needed to because they're still 10 years off of their goals.
Well, that to me
But it's
means
coming,
that God's
man.
still playing a role.
Yeah, something's got to give.
I just don't see it. Like I said, I don't see there being anyone besides Jesus that's going to hold these people accountable. I don't see it.
I do. I do.
I hope so. I hope so. I want.
I have
there
faith
to
in
be.
God, man. I do. I have a lot of faith in God.
And the dark always comes to light, and the truth shall set you free, and everything. And I pray to God it comes.
And that's part of the reason why I don't want to be negative toward whether it be Muslims or anybody. I don't want to be negative toward anybody. I just want accountability.
Well, I think we need to straighten this country out.
And yeah, we need closed borders.
All right, so we need to get rid of the fucking everybody that's not American and that's not assimilating. Get out. I don't care where you come from. Get out. Right? Let's stop all immigration for the next 15 years and have massive deportations for 15 years straight until we start balancing out Americans back into this country, because there's too many pockets
and
of
the universities
Somalians,
are taking
of
these
Chinese,
foreign students. They're taking these foreign students from other countries, China, Pakistan, India, over American children. They're giving our jobs and our education away to foreign kids rather than our own.
Yeah, it's got to stop.
Bullshit.
With our money.
Yep.
With our money. It's bullshit. And our kids are forced to work at 7-Eleven or whatever for the Pakistani.
Yeah, go take out $100,000
Nothing's
loan.
happened. Like I said, since the Boston Tea Party, ain't shit happened, but Americans grabbing them cheeks and looking back at it.
Yeah.
That's all they've done.
Exactly.
That's all they're gonna fucking do.
Yeah, we got about 10 seconds till we go to break. But yeah, man, when we come back on the other side,
It's very depressing.
Hell
it's,
yeah.
It's grim.
Hell yeah. All right, so we'll be right back. I'll see you on the other side.
Most people think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just two entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW. Making travel great again.
Are you a true American? Then it's time to get connected. Download the America First Media and Television app and stay up to date with real news, bold voices, and live events from the America First Warehouse. From national broadcasts and exclusive shows to comedy nights, concerts, and special events. It's all right at your fingertips. No filters, no spin, just America First. Download the America First Media and Television app today and be part of the movement.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round two. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
Justice for all our voices. It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
Bacala, Muhammad Jihad. Bacala, Muhammad Jihad, La Durka Durka, Muhammad Jihad, Muhammad Jihad.
Fuck, Durka Allah. Durka, Muhammad Jihad. Haka Sherpa, Bacala.
Oh, Durka.
Oh my Durka. Welcome back, everybody. So we got our guest Justin Stoll over here, and he put on his Durka just
Fucking Durka, baby.
Remember, he's your Huckleberry. When you see his videos, that's him. He's your
That's
Huckleberry.
Oh man, that's awesome. So go get your Durka. Oh, that's awesome.
I love it.
All right, so I'll give you the floor, man. What do you what is your best advice? What do you think we should be doing as a nation to kind of correct this kind of stuff?
Okay.
You're allowed to say burn it all down.
Well, the feds watch everything I do. I'm not quite sure I want to say any of that shit. They watch all of us. But honestly, the only way in hell it's going to change without a complete fucking war, okay, is if it starts at the ground level, meaning everybody needs to start. They need to start at the town level, the city level. They need to start voting in the right people. They need to start putting in term limits. Term limits need to be done. We need a complete fucking overhaul of this government. I done told my following if I was president, I would be a dictator, but you would fucking love me because I'm firing the shit out of everybody. They're all gone. We're done. We're going to go around. We're going to find the average Joe, the average Sally. We're going to stick their ass in there, and they're going to do what's best for America.
No more
You know what I
cross
mean?
endorsements.
Yeah, the lobbying needs to stop. Term limits need to be put in place. Taxes need to be capped at a 10% flat across all levels. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Lower, middle, and upper. Everybody pays 10%. Do away with the fucking refunds. Do away with the completely abolish the IRS. There should be no federal.
Yeah, what we need is a
tax.
sales tax, 10%, 12%. That's it.
I said there should be just a 10% flat rate. Nobody gets refunds at the end of the year. It's like, I'll fix a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what, honestly, the only way it's going to fix is for us to get rid of the trash. We got too many rhinos. We got too many fucking Democrats that have been in office for the last 50, 60, 70 fucking years. And here's the thing people fail to realize is that Congress was never meant to be a 365-day-a-year job. Okay, you were supposed to come together during times of war, then take your ass back to your farm.
Yeah.
Go do your work, okay? They ain't supposed to be in all year because our forefathers knew that if you were there all year, it would become corrupt. And that's exactly what we're dealing with. And the problem is all of these elites are sitting in their ivory towers, and there's no one that can hold their ass accountable besides we the people. And the problem is if we the people do it, it's going to be a bloodbath. So I'd like to avoid it, and I'd like to try and do it at the voter polls. I'd like to try and do it by getting term limits put in place and start voting in people that actually care about this country. Start putting God back into everything instead of taking God out of everything.
Exactly.
I mean, start bringing back patriotism.
Exactly.
You understand?
I think maybe the youth like Angelo Veltri. We've seen it. Kids can do it. Not many though.
Absolutely.
But they need to. They need to pay attention. They need to register.
Yeah, I think the schooling system the education plays a big part of this because if the kids are never like I covered a walkout on ICE for a high school over the weekend, and when I said, hey, can somebody tell me the Third Amendment to the Constitution? Can somebody tell me the Second Amendment to the Constitution? One of the girls turned around and goes, we're teenagers. What does that mean? You guys are seniors in high school.
Yeah, it's crazy that they'll put them on the front lines to protest, but they won't tell them how important it is to register.
Yeah. It's crazy. We have a lost youth right now, and it's the same reason why everyone's going to college and accumulating debt, and then they can't do anything or go into the field that they want to work because they owe $100,000 and there's no position available. They took
those positions are being given away to farmers.
The education system in our country has been set up to fail the children, and it was hijacked as soon as they took rifle classes out of school, home economics, wood shop, auto mechanics, and all the other programs that they used to have, that when the kids were about, ready to graduate, they had 2 years experience in whatever the hell field they picked in the school, and they walked out of the school with confidence and became carpenters and became mechanics, and these were the people that held up society.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have a bunch of people that want to go horseback riding and do yoga, and these are the programs they offer in North Shore High School, one of the richest areas in Nassau County, and the people who got a lot of money over there, but the programs are horseback riding and yoga, and these gay-ass programs that don't make any sense and are not going to mold the youth into productive people. So I say we revamp the entire education system and destroy it from the ground up.
Need to take government out of it.
Yeah.
The government once the government got involved with the education and the loans and the rates and all the bullshit, that's when it got out of control.
Yeah.
All right, that's when it got way too damn expensive because everybody knows that you can just stroke the government because nobody's paying attention.
Yep.
I mean, clearly, everywhere we look, the government, the taxpayers are getting fucked by the government. Ain't nobody paying attention to shit. It's just money coming in from every angle, and who gives a shit?
Yep. On every
and all your degrees are useless.
Oh,
Liberal arts,
what state are you
gender
in?
studies, fuck kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you go there for one course, and like, let's say you want to become a physician or whatever, they force you to take all these classes that you don't want to take to get credits when you don't need those credits.
No.
It's like, what the hell do I need these credits for? I don't want to be a liberal. Like, take the arts, learn how to, throw on a strap on.
They need to be taught trades.
Skill-based needs to be number one. I don't care. Skill-based, absolutely.
Exactly. And I think with the age of AI coming up, we need to start having a lot of people learn about coding and how computers actually work and how to break down the codes and I mean, I've been pushing for a digital bill of rights on this podcast forever because we're in the age of AI. And if we don't have a system that, like, I call it the guardian algorithm, where anything that AI does that's going to oppose mankind or anything that we have has a self-termination program, and we need to incorporate our bill of rights into the digital system. Like have somebody come up with the codes where, hey, if you violate any of these rights, like you're over surveilling an American, your program's terminated immediately. And there's nothing that exists right now. So there are no protections, no fail safes, no nothing. It's just humans versus AI, and we're being outpaced by a lot.
I've said before that our technology will be our downfall. I really have. I think AI can be amazing. I think it's something that everybody's going to have to learn, especially on a business aspect of things. But the problem with AI is you can see it already, the amount of people that can't determine what's real and fake.
Yep.
I mean, I think
And
we're all
that is-
guilty of
that's
this.
huge.
That's why we can't determine if that Mondami photo is real or fake.
Nobody can determine anything. That's why they just happen to introduce it now, right?
Yeah.
Like here's full-blown access to AI. Go have fun.
Yeah, Grok 5 is
videos.
out. Here's the pictures.
Right? Like here, go ahead and chop up whatever you want and call anybody you want, whatever you want. You can manufacture all the evidence you fucking need with AI. Here you go.
Yeah, and
it's ignorant.
Yep, and the videos are at the point right now where you can't tell the difference. Like you could tell before, but within the past 6 months, it has grown so much that you can't even tell the difference anymore.
There's AI females shaking their ass online and dudes fangirling over this twat.
Oh, I know.
I'm like,
Yo, I've seen AI account profiles of women that have more followers than I do, and they're not even real.
Dude, they're selling that ass to digital ass.
Yeah.
And it's not even real. And dudes are paying for it.
Yeah, they're on OnlyFans stroking their meat to robots.
I mean, I'd pipe down a fucking robot, but I'm a giver. That's just how I am. I do it for the sake of science. That's just how I do shit, man. I'd fuck a robot, but I'd fuck a midget too. It's not like they're the same or nothing, but I'd fuck it. Where there's a hole, there's a goal. But this fucking beating your fucking pecker and paying for some broad online that ain't real, or even if she is real, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to pay for it, go pay for the real shit.
Yeah. Makes no sense. Bunch of cucks in society. No confidence, cucks in society everywhere.
Like I said, I respect a man who pays for the shit and handles his business and whatever. Okay, we don't pay for what they do. We pay them because they leave when they're done. You know what I mean? That's the whole ass fucking reason we do that. So I'll be damned if I'm paying some broad so she can flash her tits through a fucking phone. I can get that just by checking my inbox.
Yeah, exactly. It's so crazy, man. What a world we live in. So, what do you got? Anything else?
What state are you
coming
in?
up? What up?
What state's he in?
North Carolina.
Okay. You guys have red light cameras, no?
Not that I know of.
All right, good. One of my buddies is from North Carolina. His name is Brian Ciccarelli. He helped me fight the red light camera program here. He's the foremost traffic expert engineer in the world. He helped me fight the red light camera program up here.
Yeah.
And
that's
diagnose
bullshit.
what lights were too short, what lights were manipulated for revenue.
Really?
Yeah, shout out
Oh,
to
that's
Brian
fucking
Ciccarelli.
Yeah, he's actually got a cool story. Me and him met at a Trump rally in like 2016, and we met in 2016, but he was destroying the cameras in 2015. So when I'm online at this rally, somebody behind me is like, "Oh my God, you're the guy, you're the red light Robin Hood." I'm like, "Red light Robin Hood?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm the guy that cut down the red light cameras." So I turn around, I look at him like, "Holy shit, I recognize your face off the mugshot on TV." He's like, "Yeah, that was me, bro." And we hit it off immediately, bro. And then years later, now we got a podcast
You know, at
together.
the same time that we met, I think I was on the ballot. I was on the
Yeah, you
ballot.
were-
That's
he
why
was
I
on the
wearing a
ballot with
suit,
Trump.
Yeah. I was on the
That's
ballot
right.
in 15 with Trump.
Hell yeah.
15, 16.
Something like that.
You know, it's one of those exciting
y'all
times
been
of your life.
kicking ass for a while now. Fighting a good fight. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, we finally won. It was a 10-year fight. We finally won the class action lawsuit. Shout out to the Raimondo Law Firm, LongIslandAccident.com. Shout out to William J. Keon, my criminal defense. And God, you know, he protected me the whole way. Thank you, God.
So we got about 50 seconds, man. Is there anything you want to tell the people where they can support you, where to follow you, anything you got coming up?
Now you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. It's Justin Stoll, STOLL, or you can do TH3 Real Huckleberry damn near anywhere, and you'll find me. There's a lot of fakes, so don't fall for the fakes, people. But seriously, no, the only thing I can tell people is where we are as a nation. Put your faith in God. Just get right with the Lord. I'm telling you that right now. And then you get your asses up and vote during midterm, bitch. I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all if you don't.
So, are you near Murphy,
We got 20 seconds.
Murphy, North Carolina? I heard that they have the largest militia in the United States in Murphy, North Carolina. Is that true?
That I don't know. I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah. All right, we got 10 seconds. 10 seconds left. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Shout out to Justin Stoll.
Yeah,
man.
Justin,
Thanks for
thank
coming
you
on,
again
brother.
for coming on, man. Much respect.
And we will see you.
He's
on
your
episode
Huckleberry.
68. Let's go.
Know your enemies.
Episode 67.